think they're about to arrive. Yes! We can see them now. This is the original 60s boy band. They're here. It's the Monkees! Hang on a minute. Who's that That's Sherry! Why is she doing that? Sherry, get yourself in the studio, please. Come on, Peter, bring her in. It's the Monkees, everyone! Welcome back to Wednesday lunchtime with us, the Loose Women. Still to come, they're the Daydream Believers, celebrating 45 years in show business. Hey, hey, it's the Monkees!
Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
Please welcome Davy, Peter and Micky, the Monkees! Hello, hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How was it arriving with Sherry in the back of your car?
That was fun.
The car? Do you use that car all the time?
Not ever. Not ever.
That's the first time we've had a woman in the back of that car.
Oh, you left her in the back, didn't you?
We didn't mean to leave her in the back.
Yeah, you all got out and left
We've
her.
been told by the cameraman to just get out and start walking.
Probably makes
you're
more
on-
money than we do, probably.
You're on tour in the UK at the moment.
Yes,
How
we are.
How's that going?
It's going incredibly well. We're getting great reviews and packed houses, and we play
No accounting for
Royal...
taste?
Yeah, no accounting for taste.
Micky,
Royal
what
Albert
kind
Hall
of
tomorrow
people are
night.
going? I'm fascinated because you go back so far. What age groups are you getting?
Everything. It's like the three generations sometimes.
I think a lot of bands will tell you that too, that they're getting the
generations,
Stones
yeah.
or McCartney in America when he tours. He says that he gets all kinds of, you know, different audience, different age groups.
My
It's great.
husband went to see it at Manchester Apollo last
Did he?
Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He said it was one of the best gigs he's been to as a musician.
Oh, good.
And
Oh,
he
excellent.
said it was absolutely brilliant, and it was packed.
Well, we're singing a lot of different songs, you know. We have I'm a Believer and Daydream Believer and Clarksville and others, but we just picked some other songs off
Didn't
the
we pick
albums.
another Believer song? There's another...
Yeah.
Saturday
We're
Believer
doing stuff
album.
from the movie Head, which Jack Nicholson wrote for us, and some wonderful songs by Peter,
Yeah, I
by
got two
Carole
songs.
King, by Mike Nesmith, and we're doing that
Diamond's
whole
also
album.
written
We're doing
for
the
you.
whole album, and with video from the movie and stuff, yeah. So it's pretty cool, yeah.
So it's going to be something, obviously, for the nostalgic. Did you expect that 45 years on you would still be touring and
I
performing?
didn't think I was going to live to be 40.
I couldn't count that high.
They say if you remember the 60s, you weren't really there.
I remember the 60s.
I'm told I had a good time.
Okay. When you look back at the show, I'm sure you have done, do you have such fantastic memories of it? Because I know I remember it so well.
Did you have to
Iffy
work
and
so
Biffy.
hard?
Well, who are you asking?
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, no.
of course, it's different for all of us. You know, we're all individuals. I remember the
Except
show
for me,
quite
I'm not an
fondly.
individual. I'm just everybody.
I mean, it was exciting for me the first day I met Circus Boy. That was a good thing for me. You know,
That was a
because
show I
Micky had
did
already
when
been
I
in
was a kid.
television for about 3 years. I was on Broadway in a show. Peter was traveling.
I was just a folk singer. I just...
And
It's
Mike...
an amazing idea that you all answered an ad and you turned up and you...
Actually, only Mike answered the ad. It's true. It's true.
Really?
Michael was the only one who actually answered the
I'd
ad.
already had a series, so one had one's own private audition.
And
What did
Davy
you do
was
for your
already...
audition? Micky, what did
Johnny
you...
Be Good.
You sang and played?
Yeah, I sang and played Johnny B.
I didn't think
What
you could
about
play.
being the drummer, though, Micky?
They cast me as the drummer, and I said, fine. You know, show me where do I start?
Well, the way that happened, actually, they said who's going to be the drummer, and Peter, Mike, and I took a step backwards, and he got to get
But is it true you weren't a drummer, you were a guitarist? So
I was
you
a
had to
guitarist,
learn the...
an actor, obviously singer, and, but you had to play an instrument and sing to be able to get through the auditions. You know, the Monkees ultimately was like Glee. You know, it was the Monkees was a television show about this imaginary group, like Glee is a TV show about an imaginary
you think
Glee
of
club,
Glee?
but they can actually do it.
Yeah.
They
What
can
do
actually-
you think of them?
I think it's a great show, yeah, and they can all actually sing and play and dance.
I mean, there's an audience for everything, you know? I mean, so if these kids and these people are going out and doing big concerts, it's sort of like American Idol or English Idol. These are the biggest concerts in the country, you know? I mean, in America as well. And the kids are clamoring to it, live music, live performance. I think that's what show business is about.
Are you enjoying it more now, going back on the road now, than possibly you did then when all the pressure was on there?
I've enjoyed every tour reunion tour we've ever done, starting with our first annual 20th anniversary reunion tour
In '86.
In '86, every single one has been more fun for me than the one before.
I'm enjoying the show more. I'm enjoying the traveling less. I don't travel well. I'm like a fine wine, you know, sort of lying on my side in the dark. Like
We get paid to travel, we don't get paid to work. But we, on stage, it clicks because it's sort of like, I'm sure in years to come, I'm sure it'll be many years before you all separate and go your own ways, that you'll look back and say, hey, we had a great time doing this. And
Now, between you, you have 10 daughters, is that right?
all girls.
All daughters, all girls. That's useful. How would you say your parenting skills are? Are you freeform or are you strict?
who are you asking?
Ask him.
Okay.
I can only say that you'd have to ask my ex-wives. Because being an entertainer and travelling all the time, they are really responsible and they're the ones that do the work, you know. We're just out there on the road travelling around the world doing stuff. It's a difficult job, you know, being a pop personality.
Right, person of our...
But I think the mums, they were the ones responsible. I think that's important.
Mickey, would
to
you
let
agree with
people
that?
know.
We seem to agree. I was married twice with children, and we seem to agree that you have to create a structure because later on in life they're going to need it, and if you don't give them the, you know, some sort of skills to cope with reality, and childhood isn't.
As if we knew anything about reality.
Give them some sort of skills to cope when they get out in the real world.
Sure.
You know.
Mickey, what's on the new album? Is it all new
We
stuff?
don't have a new album.
The Monkees don't, but you do.
Oh, my new album.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, thank you very much for asking. I did an album dedicated to Carole King called King for a Day. Because she wrote many great Monkey tunes, and I was always a big fan. So got a record company to release an album called King for a Day, where I do all Carole King tunes.
I have an album too
Very
called
good.
She. It's got all those sort of classic tunes, Fly Me to the Moon, She, Wonderful World,
I've heard both
Cry,
of them.
Johnny
All
Ray.
right, well, back to
all
Monkey
that
World.
stuff.
You have got an album out that's the best of the Monkees.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I haven't seen
Here
it.
it is.
I haven't
Having a
seen
look at
it.
it, it's all the great songs that you
Is
would
it worth
expect.
£25,000? Is what I want to know.
Do you know more
There
if you
was an
signed
old
it?
monkey who lived in a shoe.
So where are you performing tonight? Are you on tour tonight?
Tomorrow night,
or-
Royal Albert Hall.
Schwarzenegger sang on the top of it.
Fantastic.
And it's sold out. But
Oh,
you give me a call, I know somebody.
shame. Okay. Do you know, it's
We'll work
not...
something out.
I like him. I like him. It's been so lovely to have you on the show. An absolute
Is our time up?
honor. Your time is
I feel like
up.
I've just barely scratched the
Hey, you were
surface.
talking about makeup and all that stuff we were
Yeah.
watching, right? And my kids say to me that I'm JGE, and I said, what's that? And they said, just gay enough.
Well, we say you're the Monkees. The Monkees, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.